In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on March 1st, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Tennessee versus Georgia. The Tennessee Volunteers will head on the road to Stegeman Coliseum in Athens, Georgia on Tuesday night for a Southeastern Conference battle versus Georgia Bulldogs. The Tennessee Volunteers are coming off of a 5-point win against Auburn in their last time out. Santiago Vescovi scored 14 points and Zakai Ziegler 13 points as the Volunteers improved its record at home this season to 15-0. Kennedy Chandler scored 13 points and Josiah Jordan James had 10 points and 9 rebounds in the win. The Volunteers are averaging 73.4 points per game on 42.7% shooting from the field. They are allowing opponents to score 62.8 points per game. They are shooting 71.6% from the free throw line. The Georgia Bulldogs are coming off of a 12-point loss against Florida in their last time out. Cario Aquendo had 20 points to lead Georgia, which has lost 9 straight. Braylon Bridges added 16 points. Aaron Cook contributed 10 points in the loss. The Bulldogs are averaging 70.6 points per game on 44.6% shooting from the field. They are allowing opponents to score 78.3 points per game. They are shooting 75.3% from the free throw line. Although the Bulldogs are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games following a double-digit loss at home, they are also 10-3-1 against the spread in their last 14 Tuesday games. The Volunteers are 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games following a straight-up win. But this feels like too much to lay, as the Volunteers have no motivation to cover this one on the road. So Georgia Bulldogs to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Tennessee games can go any which way. Some are serious defensive battles won in the 50s, but on occasion, their offense really comes together. When they have been road favorites, we have seen an average of 134 points per game and a 2-3 over-under record. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. Providence versus Villanova. The number 11 ranked Providence Friars pay a visit to Finneran Pavilion on Tuesday to play the number 8 ranked Villanova Wildcats in a Big East Conference game. Providence won its 3rd straight with a 72-51 victory over the Creighton Blue Jays on Saturday. The victory for Providence clinched the regular season title in the Big East for the Friars. Providence improved to 14-2 in Big East action and is 24-3 overall. Villanova lost any hope of catching Providence in the conference after losing to the Connecticut Huskies 71-69, coupled with the Friars' win on Saturday over Creighton. The loss snapped Villanova's 5-game winning streak. Villanova is 14-4 in the Big East and 21-7 overall. Providence is 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 road games and 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 Tuesday games. The over is 4-1 in Providence's last 4 games. Villanova is 4-1 against the spread in their last 6 Tuesday games and 1-3-1 against the spread in their last 5 games. The over is 5-2 in Villanova's last 7 games. The favorite is 6-2 against the spread in these 2 teams' last 8 head-to-head meetings. Providence comes into this game after locking up the Big East regular season championship, but is a double-digit underdog in this matchup. Providence has won a bunch of close games this season and could easily have a worse record. Villanova is 2nd in the Big East standings, but is coming off of a heartbreaking loss. Villanova did just beat Providence 89-84 on February 20th. Providence to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Providence and Villanova each have solid defenses, but when these two met for the first time this season, 173 points were scored, which finished 40.5 points above the closing line of 132.5. The total has finished over in 5 of the last 7 for Villanova and in 4 of the last 5 for Providence. Providence scores an average of 72.5 points per game and shoots 44.5%, while Villanova scores slightly more at 73.6 points per game and shoots slightly less at 44.3%. These rivals just played in a high-scoring game in which the over cashed in. The Friars continue to shine offensively, averaging 80 points in their last 5 games overall. In addition, the Wildcats are consistently consistently producing and connected on 50% of their field goals in the meeting against the Friars less than 2 weeks ago. Villanova has averaged 77 points in their last 3 games. The over is also 5-2 in the Wildcats' last 7 games overall. This one will feature plenty of scoring, so over the projected total is our full game total pick. Ole Miss versus Kentucky. Number 7 Kentucky Wildcats are back in action after losing to Arkansas by 2 in their last game. They'll host Mississippi tonight from Rupp Arena. These teams have not met since last season, when the Rebels got the 70-62 win at home as a 3-point favorite. I normally don't like to give that many points, but Ole Miss has too many things going against them right now. They are facing Kentucky off a tough road loss. The Wildcats certainly don't want to be the 4th seed in the Southeastern Conference, and with Florida coming up on the road, this is the much easier game. The fact that Washington and Wheeler are back and should start is another boost for Kentucky. Without those guards, the Wildcats still beat LSU by 5, but didn't cover the 7.5. and beat up on Alabama by 9, giving them 6. Ole Miss has been struggling as of late, and going against Kentucky isn't going to be an easy task. The Wildcats are averaging 80.3 points per game, and their offense is going to be the difference as they win in blowout fashion. Kentucky should dominate this game, so Kentucky to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Kentucky is still about defense. They'll go as far as it takes them. They held a high-powered Alabama team to 55 points on the road, while they held LSU to 66 without Washington and Wheeler. They play at 155th in adjusted tempo, according to Ken Palm, which is not as fast as you would expect a John Calipari team to play. Ole Miss is at a slow 272 in adjusted tempo, and you can expect that to be even slower without Ruffin. Kentucky has trended slightly towards the under this season even while being one of the highest scoring teams in college basketball. And Ole Miss certainly isn't a squad that can be counted on to contribute enough to reach this number. The Rebels do have some decent numbers defensively, including ranking 3rd in the Southeastern Conference in defensive rebounding, which will help at least limit Tshiebwe, and they also slow the pace way down to 65.8 possessions per game. This is a sound all-around Kentucky defense at 20th in Ken Palm and 30th in effective field goal percentage allowed, which should be more than good enough to handle an Ole Miss offense that doesn't have a lot going right for it. Kentucky's pace is above average, but nothing too crazy, so expect Ole Miss to finish with an ugly final point total en route to an under here. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.